G'day and welcome to Duckzorly Gaming, and today we're going to do a bit of a DLC, our Platinum preview. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through all the Friday fact sheets that Giants have released leading up to the release of the DLC in a couple of days time, and we'll just see what we're going to be getting for our money. So what we'll do is we'll start off with our case. So we have the case A8800 multi-row. It is a sugarcane harvester. It will start at a price of $349,000 with a daily maintenance cost of $1,020. It's a 263 kilowatt, 358 horsepower, 480 litre. Only works for sugarcane and has a top speed and a top working speed of 10 kilometres an hour or 6 miles per hour. A working width of 2 metres and comes with a back attacher. So that's going to be our primary tool for our sugarcane. Now I have seen these in far north Queensland here in Australia, and they are a beast of a machine, even though they are fairly small, relatively speaking. But yeah, so that's our first piece of equipment that we're looking at. So what we'll do now is we'll move on to the Massey Ferguson. I'm basically going to do this by brand, just for the sake of organisation. So first off, we have the Massey Ferguson FS17. Now this is obviously a tractor with a starting price of $78,000, $100 a day maintenance cost, a minimum power of 70 kilowatts or 95 horsepower, top speed of 40 kilometers an hour or 25 miles per hour, 105 litre fuel tank. It is front loader compatible, and it comes with the options of standard and wide tyre availability. Following on from that, our other Massey Ferguson product is a MF3012 sugarcane trailer. Now this is $42,000 each with a $20 a day maintenance cost, a capacity of 28,000 litres, comes with standard or wide tyres and can cart sugarcane, straw, silage, wood chips, chaff, grass and hay. Now these things you'll be able to set up in a bit of a train, a bit of a convoy. So yeah, they look to be quite good. Now there is a third Massey Ferguson in the DLC pack if you have ordered directly from the Giants website, which is a sprayer unit. I didn't download the details of that, but just be aware, for those of you that ordered from the Giants website, you will get that bonus piece of equipment. It's a 28 metre width sprayer from Massey Ferguson. Okay, we'll move on to the Stara or Stara. Now these are a Brazilian brand, and we'll head straight in to look at the tractors that are available. So we have the ST Max 150/180, $110,000 price, $200 a day maintenance fee, minimum power of 110 kilowatts or 150 horsepower, and go up to 132 kilowatt, 180 horsepower. So it's obviously got 1 or 2 engine upgrades in there. 280 litre fuel tank capacity with a top speed of 40 kilometres an hour or 24 miles per hour, and it has wheel options available of standard, narrow, wide, rear twin wheels or wheel weights. So pretty much a stock standard what's on most of the tractors like the New Hollands and that base version. Okay, then we have the ST Max 105. The ST Max 105 is $80,000 to buy. It is $100 a day maintenance cost, a 77 kilowatt, 105 horsepower flat capacity, 120 litre fuel tank, 30 kilometers an hour or 18 miles per hour, and it has standard, narrow, wide, rear twin wheels or wheel weights made available for it. Following on from the tractors, we have some implements and tools from Stara. And we'll start off with the Fox 11, which is a cultivator and subsoiler, known as the Fox 11. I think I said that, but anyway, we'll just move along. $16,000 to buy, $30 a day maintenance cost. It requires power of 96 kilowatt or 130 horsepower, working width of 3.7 metres. It has an operating speed of 15 kilometres an hour or 9 miles per hour. It has a tank capacity of 585 litres for your seeds, and it will seed wheat, barley, grass or oilseed radish. Now it says in the configuration you've got a seeder box and you've got sets plough state bonus. So basically, if you cultivate your field with this unit, you'll actually get one of as if the same fertilizer state as if you've ploughed it. Alright, so let's move along. Next is the Stara 32, which is a sowing machine. This is $215,000 or pounds, whatever your game is set to. $640 a day maintenance cost. It requires a 309 kilowatt or 420 horsepower tractor to pull it. Has a working width of 14.4 metres. 15 kilometres an hour or 9 miles per hour for the operating speed. It contains both seed and solid fertiliser. It has a seed capacity of 4,250 litres with a solid fertiliser capacity of 4,500 litres. Seeding that's possible is wheat, barley, canola, soybean, oilseed, radish and grass. It is also direct seed compatible, so you can just do direct seeding. And last for the Stara is the Ceres Master 3570, which is a sowing machine. This one is $31,000 to purchase, $90 maintenance cost per day. It requires a 79 kilowatt or 108 horsepower engine tractor, has a working width of 3.6 metres, has an operating speed of 15 kilometres an hour or 9 miles per hour, contains both seeds and solid fertiliser, so it does the seeding and the fertilisation at the same time, with a tank capacity for seeds of 495 litres and 990 litres of solid fertiliser. It will seed wheat, barley, canola, soybean, oilseed, radish and grass, and this one also is direct seeding compatible. Next, we'll look at the FMZ. I'm not even going to really try it. I'll give it a quick go. Fabrica Mazin-Zniszczyk, something like that. Anyway, this is from Poland. It is the Bizon Super Z056 harvester. It comes in at $105,000 purchase price with $405 maintenance cost per day. It has a 74 kilowatt 100 horsepower power plant, top speed of 20 kilometers an hour or 12 miles per hour, has a fuel tank of 200 litres capacity with a grain tank capacity of 3,540 litres. Crops that it can harvest are wheat, barley, canola, sunflower, soybean and corn. It comes with a compatible header, which is the Z056H. It has a price of $16,000 with a $35 maintenance fee per day, a 4.2 metre working width, an operating speed of 10 kilometres an hour, 9 miles per hour, and is able to harvest wheat, barley, canola, soybean. I don't know if there is a dedicated corn header for this unit, but I would say by the notes that there's probably not. Okay, so we'll next move on to the Randons or Randons. Now these are a product of Brazil. They're sugarcane harvesting haulage trailers. So there's two models. There's a sugarcane trailer and a sugarcane semi-trailer. So the sugarcane trailer comes with a standard donut hitch, $92,000 price to purchase, $50 per day. The sugarcane semi-trailer is $82,000 to purchase with a $40 a day maintenance fee. Both trailers are 66,500 litres in capacity. Configuration options are main colour and rim colour, and they can cart sugarcane, straw, silage, wood chips, chaff, grass and hay. Okay, so next on we move to what Giants have referred to as just TT on their as their manufacturer, but it's actually a double TT. I think it's actually meant to be like it's an Argentinian company, so it's basically double TT from what I can gather. Now, so we'll start off with this one with the multi-cultivator 5-in-1, which is a cultivator subsoiler. It's $17,000 to purchase with a $10 a day maintenance fee. Requires a power plant pulling it of 177 kilowatts or 240 horsepower. A working width of 3.5 meters. Has an operating speed of 17 kilometers an hour and 10 miles per hour, and it will fertilize with a solid fertilizer and how it has a capacity of 600 litres. And this will also set the plough state bonus once you've cultivated the field. We'll next move on to the TT8022 driveless. This is a billet planter, so this will plant your sugarcane. $44,000 to buy the unit, $75 a day a maintenance cost. It's 143 kilowatt, 195 horsepower required to run it. Has a working width of 1 metre, so be aware if you're doing your big 300 to 700 hectare fields on broad acres or something like that, it's going to take you a while. It's 12 kilometers an hour or 7 miles per hour at operating speed. It contains sugarcane and solid fertilizer. The tank capacity for sugarcane is 12,000 litres, whilst the tank capacity for the solid fertilizer is 1,100, so 1,100 litres. It also recommends in the notes here to use a front weight, either an Egco 1500 or a Sura SB 1600, but that doesn't really matter, just any sort of front weight to hold down the front end of your tractor would be fine. Okay, what have we got next? We have the Colossus 10.000. This is a sugarcane trailer. It has a $31,000 price tag with a $15 a day maintenance fee. Has a capacity of 20,000 litres. You can configure the main colour, and it will cart sugarcane, straw, silage, wood chips, chaff, grass and hay. So he's a lot smaller unit than we had, for instance, from the Massey Ferguson. But again, this one certainly seems as though you can do a little road train and have multiple trailers stacked up behind. So that looks like that one could be a little bit of fun as well. And lastly, for the double TT, we have the big TT. This is a cultivator. It is $13,000 to buy, $5 maintenance cost. It has a power requirement of 235 kilowatt or 320 horsepower, a working width of 3.4 meters, and an operating speed of 17 kilometers per hour or 10 miles per hour. Now, I did notice on, I think it was one of the forums, someone was asking about why is it such a high power requirement. This is actually true to life. The cultivators that are used for the sugarcane do have to go quite deep, and to do so and to have such a heavy gauge plough disc on it, it needs that extra power to power it up. So yeah, that's the reasoning for that. But that's your big cultivator. Okay. So now we'll move on to the last of our equipment that I can sort of see here, and these are the Australian-made Gessners. So first off, we have so Gessner are actually a product of Toowoomba in in Queensland, Australia, and the first one we'll look at is the single row billet planter. So this is a sugarcane planter. It is $32,000 to purchase this unit with a $50 a day maintenance fee. It requires a power plant working at 103 kilowatt or 140 horsepower. Its working width is single row, 1 metre. It has an operating speed of 12 kilometres an hour or 7 miles per hour. It carries sugarcane and solid fertiliser with a tank capacity of 8,000 litres for sugarcane and 990 litres for solid fertiliser. It is also recommended that on the tractor pulling this, we use a front weight, something like the Egco 1100 for instance. The second of the Aussie-made products, the Gessner, is the 2-row billet planter. So this one is $85,000 to purchase with an $80 a day maintenance fee. It has a requirement of the pulling power plant to be 162 kilowatt or 220 horsepower. Has a working width of 2 rows being 2 meters. Operating speed of 12 kilometers an hour or 7 miles per hour. It contains sugarcane and solid fertilizer. Tank capacity for the sugarcane is 16,000 litres and 1,400 litres for solid fertilizer. And again, recommending a front weight for the pulling power plant. Okay, along with that, with the with the DLC, we're going to get a new batch of cows. So these I can't remember the name of these ones, but anyway, the ones with a little bit of a hump on their upper shoulder. So something different to us to look at aesthetically. How that's going to work or not, I don't know. Whether you get to choose to have both, who knows? We'll find out in a couple of days. And last but not least, we have the new map. So Estancia Lapacho, and I apologise if I've totally butchered that, but that's what us Aussies do best. So this map contains 31 fields with a total field size of 98 hectares. The biggest field, which is field number 29, has a size of 11.62 hectares, with the smallest field being field number 28 and is 0.48 hectares. Main selling points are a bakery, biogas plant, harbour, lumberyard, spinnery and sugar mill. Train selling points are at the transport company. So this will be an interesting map, totally different sort of landscape, soil colour. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how we go with this. But basically that's a summation of all the information we know thus far. Actually, no, sorry, I have missed one. I knew I missed one. I missed the Stara Imperador 3.0. The Imperador 3.0 is a sprayer with a price of $195,000. Actually, I've missed two. $195,000. A daily maintenance cost of $550. A minimum power plant. Its minimum power capacity is 162 kilowatt and 220 horsepower. Fuel tank capacity is 340 litres. It will take liquid and solid fertiliser. Has a tank capacity for solid fertiliser of 2,700 litres and a tank capacity of liquid fertiliser for 2,400 litres. A top speed of 40 kilometres an hour or 25 miles per hour, and a top operating speed of 12 kilometres an hour or 7 miles per hour. Has a working width of 27 metres, and its wheel options available are standard and narrow tyres. Now the other one I was remiss in mentioning as well was another Stara unit, and that was the Reebok Ninja 33,000, which is a auger wagon. It is $66,000, $120 maintenance a day, 33,000 litre capacity, has the wheel configuration options of standard and wide tyres, and is capable of carting wheat, barley, canola, sunflower, soybean, corn, solid fertiliser and seeds. So, I think I've now got them all. There are a couple of others that come with the pack that we haven't seen as yet that I'm aware of, which is the lizard equipment. So that includes the lizard, I think it's the SWT7, which looks like it's a sugarcane harvester, a towed sugarcane harvester, and also another tipper trailer, which is the Cans, I think it's Cans Trans 600. I can't quite make out the text. But yes, that's basically the summation of the equipment that is coming with the DLC. I'm certainly looking forward to it. If nothing else, just to play with the sugarcane. I think that's the main draw for myself. A lot of the equipment, I mean, the random trailers look all right. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this quick preview of what is up and coming in the DLC. And hopefully we shall see it all very soon. And I would like to thank you very much for watching the video. If you wouldn't mind, press the like button, and if you're not already a subscriber, press the subscribe button that will be coming up on your screen very shortly. And until the next time we meet in another video, this is Duckzorly at Duckzorly Gaming, wishing you a wonderful evening. Bye.